It's 8 o'clock. It's time to find out who's smarter. Come on, let's go.
Hello and welcome to Plastic Surgery Addicts Anonymous. I can see there's a lot of new faces in here. That's as good as the jokes get this evening, I'm afraid. Only kidding. It is SaturGAY, brought to you by Club F.O.D. at home. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jamie Wake. The drag queen, leather queen has been. It's the 6th of June. And we're about to go into week 11 of lockdown, I think. So how you doing? You doing okay? Is lockdown treating you well? Well, let's face it, it's not really lockdown, is it, these days? Everyone's to beaches, everyone's to IKEA, everyone's to McDonald's. And anyone I haven't done is a beach, let's face it. You might have noticed that I did have a go at doing my own hair this evening. It didn't go down well. Trying to do the clippers and stuff like that with all these mirrors. I'm one of the people that don't have loads of mirrors around their bedroom. So it's very awkward to get behind and cut it back. Look, we've gone clever this week. Look, I've got back cam. Back cam, I'll just make up these names as I go along. So you can see how bad my hair is at the back. Look at this. There we go. Oh no. Do you know what? I've forgotten to put the camera on. That's all it is. Presents blurry images. I'll sort that out in a second. I've got back cam and it's not working. So hello, Paul Hart. I had add you to the broadcast. You're watching from YouTube. Hello, lovely. Hey, Sarah. Sarah sent me a message saying, "Should I come around and sort your hair out?" Sarah, what I've done, look, the day I do my hair is the day it gets to the length where it goes ultimately curly. And earlier, I tried straightening it. And I got to be honest, I look like someone who would hang round outside the job centre with a big ring through their nose like Daisy the cow. But there we go. Jamie King, good evening, Jamie. I hope you're well too. You popped up on a certain app locally yesterday. So I think you must have been close by. So are you in Reading? I don't know. Drinks at the ready for Bradley. Yeah, I've done the same. Yeah, I'm drinking Corona. If you can't beat it, join it. That's what I say. And because Mano's not here, I'm having to fend for myself this week. So I had to go down and get loads of drinks ready. I got to work out I'm going to press the demo button on the back cam for some weird reason. So who's out there? Give me some gossip. Give me some news. For those of you that haven't joined us before, and of course we are now broadcasting on Twitch, Twitter, Periscope, several Facebook accounts. I'm missing something, YouTube as well. So we might have strangers come and join us. If you don't know, it's June, so that means it's also Pride Month. Do I have a Pride frame this month? Yes, I do. There we go. I'll put that on a little later when I've worked it out how to get it in correctly. So that's the problem. Lots of Prides have been cancelled. Which is a big shame. All these gay men and queens are going to start posting all the pictures on Facebook of the outfits they would have worn. A little bit like drag queens being eliminated of Drag Race, I suppose. As usual tonight, SaturGAY is based round a really, really bad pub quiz. You know the type where people cheat. And where there's always a drunk couple being really loud. And the F.O.D uncles will be with us a little later on. See what I did there? If you don't know how to play the part of the... Oh, look, Lawrence Broom. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Lawrence. It's quite odd because there's so many people around for the Richmond Arms Days. I hope you're well, Lawrence. And Bradley's asking me, has the cuckoo flown from the Next? But Bradley, he doesn't shop at Next. He's quite posh when it comes to his clothes. Not designer, posh. But yeah, so Mano has flown the nest. So it's been really weird. I don't know what to do with myself. And I couldn't even go to the allotment this week because it's been raining. And I know I've been growing all this veg and had my first meal this week, but there was no way I was going to get, my hair wet. Maybe I should have tried that. It'd have been fine. And Jamie King's let me know, haha, yeah, I think I know what app, yes. So, we'll have to go for a social distancing something. I don't know. Whatever people could do, social distancing. I don't know. So, if you've not played the quiz element before, it's quite easy. Just grab yourself a pen, grab yourself a bit of paper. The F.O.D squad, and the F.O.D squad, for those who are new to Club F.O.D, are the volunteers that put on the LGBT plus nights in Reading at the Blagrave, Club F.O.D, and they present all the rounds. I've got one this week as well because I had to fill in because we were a bit short on everything. Well done, everyone, for helping us hit our donation target as well last week for our birthday. It did descend into chaos a little bit. Hello, Tommy. Tommy's saying hey there. Hey, Tommy. It descended into chaos. I had some complaints about the drinking, and I wasn't that bad, I must admit. I mean, I was drinking the word I can't say, and it was going to my head, but I was drinking through a straw to not smudge my lipstick when I was in drag. Paul Hart's let me know, don't forget the most important thing, a nice cold alcoholic beverage. I've done that, Paul. I really have. They're all stacked up below here, hidden away in the bit behind here you can't see. I've told you how to play. You can cheat. I don't care. And if you do want to make a donation, our donation target is up there. So we've restarted because it's June. It's 0. We've 23 days to go. We're trying to raise £300. That all goes to local LGBT plus charities that support you, Thames Valley Positive Support and Reading Pride. You can make a donation at www.f-o-d.co.uk/donate. Or you can just send a message to Club F.O.D on our page with the word donate, and it tells you all how to do it. Bradley's asked me who's complained about drinking. Well, Mallow was one of them, unfortunately, but I can't handle my drink. I never have been able to, unfortunately. We are going to try the phone in this week and try and get the volumes and the balance correctly. For those of you that want to know how to do that, just go to Skype and add F.O.D Uncles, F.O.D Uncles. They act as our green room, and they filter the calls and put the calls through. We'll work out if there's enough people to do that later. I did have a message from someone earlier. So if you're watching, that's what you got to do. Send them a message and they will add you. Today's question on the phone in will be, what's needed for the LGBT plus community in Reading? Quite simple, being Pride Month. So, without further ado, I haven't seen Brendan and Martin in the chat room so far, but then again, I might be on the wrong page or something. Let me just take that off the screen, just like that. So we're going to go to the first round. Now, we did have emergency panic a little while ago because Darren, who does all the very amazing graphics, one of the rounds wasn't quite ready. Oh, man, I was watching. What was that, an arrow and a ghost? Okay, you're talking about my ghost. Yes, last night. Oh, Lesmeralda, I don't know who you are, but I love you. And I've changed the tune when the donation comes through. All right, we've just hit our target within the first 10 minutes of, well, not even the first 9 minutes, Club F.O.D. So, Lesmeralda, I don't know who you are, but thank you. That money goes straight to the charities. Can't wait to dish all the money out at the end of the month. The volunteers and everyone involved really do not take a penny. In fact, we put money in. So your money helps those charities that are also suffering during lockdown. Bradley's saying, Mano's complaint is void. He did fill up my glass and then gets bored, brings me the bottle. But I am missing him. Oh, Adam Godley. Adam Godley, you are amazing. Thank you. We need to have a drag ball, by the way, Adam. We do. Because that's what we did this month last year at our second event, second Club F.O.D event. And yes, Bradley, that sound is loud. I put new sound effects on the machine that we used to do the sound effects. That's meant to be a fruit machine at Las Vegas. I heard it, so it must have been loud. So, Adam, we'll get an F.O.D t-shirt to you. Send us a message and we'll get that arranged. Thank you so much. I'm a bit teary. It's because I miss him, Mano, obviously. But yeah, wow. Adam, just wow. So it's not very often that I get stumped for words, but I do. David's saying, hi, Jamie. Nice to see you all back again. Need a bit of F.O.D in my life after this week. David, what's happened? Tell us all about it. And Adam's agreeing, yes, we do need another drag ball. And last year it wasn't your birthday. Yes, hence your mistress, Lesmeralda. I never realised it was Lesmeralda. I had a different name in my head. I've got the photo. I put the photos up the other day. So, without further ado, and so I can adjust back cam, so you can see how bad the hair is, I'm going to give you the first round. This is all for, well, I suppose, straight women and gay men. Darren very kindly did this for us. It's all about swimmers and divers. Diving something completely different, although divers do that. Oh, Bradley's saying hit the target, no need to continue the show. I could go down and get a KFC, couldn't I? No, but we are here for the community, so I have to do it on my own with no one sat on the stairs. Anyway, pens, get them ready. Paper, get them ready. And here is, hang on. I have done something really silly. I haven't updated the buttons. So let me give you the swimmers round straight away. Darren, it's over to you. Don't forget, we're looking for the name of the Olympic swimmer and diver and the number of medals they've achieved. Bradley's suggesting I should be furloughed from my own show. Oh, there we go. That was your swimmers and divers round. I do apologise. I should have actually told you what you had to do. I know it says at the beginning. Everyone thought it was an auction. They're not slides from my personal porn collection. I can confirm that. And, oh, Adam, I've got your message. Thank you for that. I'm using a phone rather than an iPad because usually Mano's in the corner with the phone doing all the instructions and stuff like that for me. Hi, Pauline. She's like the stream. Hello, darling. We are broadcasting to my personal profile as well. So there'll be people in here you might not know from the Blagrave. Although Pauline does. Has been down to Club F.O.D and the drag shows and the bingo and karaoke. So, hi, Sophie's just like the stream. Bradley got 7, my future ex-husband. Oh, okay. Oh, I realised that you have to look at the sheet to tell the answers. I'm so lost without Mano keeping me in check today. It's one of my... I didn't pay attention. Oh, there was one person that I did make friends with on there and had asked my photo to be taken when I was Miss Celebrity UK. Said I was hot, and then I found out it referred to me sweating in the sun. But there we go. So, you like number 7, but how many do you think you got? So, Gay Towers got distracted. Well, obviously, I know what you two are like. We might have got 3 right. Okay. 3, not bad. I wouldn't know how many medals. I don't watch all this diving and stuff like that. Paul Hart saying he maybe got 5. So basically, you can score 20 points on this round. I'm so organised this evening, aren't I? And I got back cam working. I think. Let me see if it works. Here we go. There we go. You can see how bad the back of my hair is. Look at that. Not good. And if I want to do it front and back, there we go. So yeah, we are putting loads of cameras in because we know lockdown, or you can invite people into the house at some point. We know pubs are going to be open. We're going to continue with this. And we're hoping, behind the camera here, building a stage area. And we've got little bits to social distance. So it's all very... I need to get out of life, really, don't I? And Brenda's saying, finally, can comment from my phone. Why? Did you get butter on the buttons? Which is what I do when I get a foundation and can't say. So there's Brenda. The FOD uncles are in the room. Hello, Brendan. So yeah, all you have to do was 1 point for the name, 1 point for the number of Olympic medals. Brenda's saying 3 right as long as 4 of them are Chris Meers. Let me see if one of them is. One of them is. I can confirm that. I didn't have a clue. Do you know what? When we get to answer number 10, people like Brendan will tell you I did not know who it was. Because I only go for older people. I think that's what it is. But there we go. So, we have the questions. Let us go straight to the answers. Brendan, I'm just going to message you on WhatsApp. Keep an eye out. Reply back. In the meantime, let me give you the... Oh, I can't. I've got to do the answers. Let me give the answers to Brendan, then I'll message you. Here we go. Swimmers and divers. Answers. Take 1. All right, so diver 1 or swimmer 1 was Michael Phelps, 28 Olympic medals. He's from the USA, the greatest number of medals ever won at any Olympian. Aren't I clever? Number 2, I don't know if he's a diver or a swimmer to be honest, but his name's Matthew Mitchum. He had 1 medal. First openly gay diver from Australia, won gold in Beijing for the 10-metre platform dive. And number 3 is James Guy. He's got 2 Olympic medals. He's from Great Britain, and he won 2 silvers in the 4 times 100 metre medley relay and 4 times 200 metre freestyle relay at Rio. There's a lot of words, these facts and figures you've got to read out, aren't there? Number 4 was Jack Laughter, I don't know how you say that. He won 2 medals. He's a well-known diver in Great Britain. Won gold for 3 metres synchronised springboard dive and silver for individual 3 metre springboard in Rio. Just say what you see, Jamie. It's on a bit of paper. Number 5. Marcus Formier. Won no medals. Openly gay Canadian competitive swimmer specialising in freestyle and backstroke, yet to win a medal at the Olympics. Number 6 is for Bradley. It's Chris Meers. He won 1 medal. British diver who won gold for the 3 metre synchronised springboard dive in Rio and is now a DJ, music producer from Burfield near Reading. Oh, get on Grindr quickly. Oh, I reckon he'll be on Scruff or Recon. Number 7 was Adam Peaty. He won 2 medals. World record holder for swimming 100 metre breaststroke in under 57 seconds. Wow, that's fast. Diver or swimmer number 8. Oh no, he's a diver. He's Dan Goodfellow. He won 1 medal, an Olympic bronze medalist for 10 metre platform synchronised dive with Tom Daley in Rio. I'm so lost. Where am I? Who am I? What's my name? Oh yeah, question number 9. Okay, there we go. This is Duncan Scott. He won 2 medals. He's a swimmer from Great Britain, winning 2 silvers in the 4 times 100 medley relay and 4 times 100 metre freestyle relay at Rio. These are just words to me. I've got no idea what this means. Number 10 is a friend. He's not, he just thinks I'm hot. He's Tom Daley. He won 2 Olympic medals, diver from Great Britain, specialising in a 10 metre platform event. And a number of people, I share this every Pride, London Pride. I have to ask who you. There are your answers. Thank you for that, Darren. Brendan, I'm still typing the message. So all of you seem to like the divers and the swimmers. I was told you would do. I got no idea who any of them are. And why am I vibrating? My watch is saying even a minute of breathing helps creativity. How does it know? So what did you get? Are you drooling? I think you are. So you like Adam Peaty. You must be all very athletic. You're more athletic than me. Because I've got no idea who they are. I've just been told that it's very Eurovision-like. Well, I have had practice as the host of Fetish Vision, Eurofetish. So come on, give me your scores. Let me have a swig of my Corona. Manna, you'll be pleased. Oh, go. Bubbles are coming up. I didn't have Prosecco because we know I fall down the stairs. Gay Towers scored 4. Well done, Gay Towers. John's letting us know that Adam Peaty is much better than Tom Daly. And Paul Hart's just going to change my boxer shorts. Paul, I'm surprised you even got them on, to be perfectly honest. Not casting aspersions, but there we go. Paul, while you're watching, is the... how's it looking on YouTube? We never know what the quality's like. I don't have my producer in to do that this week, so I have no idea. There's a whole conversation about pants, swimmers, divers. Do they synchronise swim? Is that the same group of people that do that? You know, hands up. Oh, that's fisting, something different. But yeah, it's a different world to me. You might have realised I was blagging all of the facts because Darren very carefully and kindly gave me some facts to make me look intelligent. It's a good job I didn't put my glasses on today, isn't it? Can't be too intelligent in Reading. Steve Smith got 2. Only 2. I thought you would have got a lot of those, Steve, to be perfectly honest. Paul's saying we're looking fantastic on YouTube. That's brilliant. All looking good on YouTube. Thank you very much. Good job I didn't take my top off because that would be something completely different on there. John, you're so cheeky. He's saying, who did the hair, Jamie? Well, get him. It was the council. Yeah, I did have a go. You know what? We're all learning new skills. I've learned how to produce a show and built a studio and this other rubbish. I've left the light on, so the lighting's a bit odd. And that was a skill I learned, and the allotment, obviously. And now hairdressing is not one of them. Tommy James Bedwood got 100%. I bet you didn't get all the medals. That was the other part of the question. You could have scored 20 out of that round. So we'll find out if you're cheating. Who was it the other week? Who was scoring 100% on everything? We realised they were drunk and just making it up and saying it. But there we go. Oh, go on. It's Pride Month. Take it off. No, Paul, I'm not taking my top off because I have put on 2 stone in lockdown. People think I've been out in the sun because of my colour. It's not. It's a fridge door opening and closing. Give me a sunburn. So that was Darren's round. And as I said, as it is Pride Month, the next round is one that I had to do an emergency round yesterday with my other lockdown hair. That would be you. Oh, yes. David, it was you. You're on YouTube tonight. That's all posh. I only go on YouTube to watch almost dirty videos. But there we go. So, where was I? Pride Month. Yeah, what we will do for Pride Month, I've got around, as it's Pride Month, that's going to be all about Pride, quite simply. And there's some Pride committee playing the quiz, so they should do quite well on this because it's about the early days of Reading Pride, which obviously... we're old enough. Some of us are old enough to have been around at that time. I'm trying not to give any answers away as I say anything. So, get your pens ready. Some of the answers may be on the Reading Pride website, although Wikipedia, I can confirm, is slightly incorrect on some of them. I do have to apologise for the sound quality. I used a microphone that I've had for years. I used to use all the time. And then I remembered when I was editing yesterday, it was a microphone that Blenheim, sadly, before he passed away, chewed. So it does sound like a little bit of rustling in the background. It's wires. Bradley's asking, FOD Uncles, are you chatting with or without booze? I can confirm, Bradley, that next week's quiz is very, very drunk because they've been sending... They were very drunk when they recorded the quiz rounds. Anyway, back to me. Here we are. Here is the Reading Pride quiz questions. They're quite simple. They are, actually. But there's a lot of points you can score. Anyway, Jamie, it's over to you. Hi there, it's me. I'm not filming from the studio this week because it's being used as a wine factory, but hopefully that will be corrected by the time we go live tomorrow. I'm doing an emergency round, and you might have guessed from what I'm wearing, I decided, as it's Pride Month, to do a round about Pride. So if you do hear creaking, it's not my microphone, it is my leather shirt, which I can barely move around in. But the Pride Month this month, all here on a bit of paper, is all going to be about your local Pride, Reading Pride, and its very early beginnings. I know some Pride committee play the quiz every week. Hopefully you'll get the answers, although I did notice on a website earlier, and I will say this now in advance, that some of the information out there is incorrect, especially if you look at Wikipedia and sites like that. So if you're ready, I will try and maneuver myself to ask the questions. And if you're ready, if you're sitting comfortably, my subs in the other room are not sitting comfortably, then I'll begin. Question 1. What was the date of the first ever Reading Pride? That's question number 1. What was the date of the first ever Reading Pride? Question number 2. At the first Reading Pride, there were 2 advertised hosts. Who were they? That's question number 2. At the first Reading Pride, there were 2 advertised hosts. Who were they? And that means there's 2 points up for that question. Question number 3. At the first ever Reading Pride, one of the main stage hosts was running late. Which one was it, and why were they running late, and who stepped into their shoes until they arrived? That was question number 3. One of the main stage hosts was running late. Which one was they, and why were they running late, and who stepped into their shoes until they arrived? 3 points for that round. Question number 4. Who provided the VIP area at the first ever Reading Pride? That's question number 4. Who provided the VIP area at the first ever Reading Pride? Question number 5. The original Reading Pride committee was very small. Name as many people who were on that first committee that put on the very first Reading Pride. I'll repeat that. Question number 5. The original Reading Pride committee was very small. Name as many people who were on that first committee to put on the first ever Reading Pride festival. I'm not going to tell you how many points you can raise for that one. We'll tell you that in the answers. Just name as many names as you can. Question number 6. At the first Reading Pride, a local journalist wrote controversial articles about what? That's question number 6. At the first Reading Pride Festival, a local journalist wrote controversial articles about what? Question number 7. A national celebrity moved a book tour just to coincide with Reading Pride. Who were they, and where did they hold it? That's question number 7. A national celebrity moved a book tour to coincide with Reading Pride. Who were they, and where did they hold it? Question number 8. Back in the early days of Reading Pride, we had very heavy media presence. Which media outlet was heavily involved in the first festival? That's question number 8. Which media outlet was heavily involved in the first festival? Question number 9. What year did the first Pride Parade become part of the Reading Pride Festival? And please note the Wikipedia entry is incorrect. That's question number 9. What year did the first Pride Parade become part of the Reading Pride Festival? And finally, question number 10, to coincide with what I'm wearing, in what year did kink and fetish groups start participating in the Reading Pride Parade? That's question number 10. In what year did kink and fetish groups start participating in the Reading Pride Parade? That was your questions of the Reading Pride round. Now it's back to me in the studio, not wearing leather. See you in a second. Oh, there we go. I'm not in leather. I'm in a red T-shirt. How are you doing? How did you get on with that round? Bradley was saying, not fair. I wasn't around back in the early days. I'd only just turned up myself when all that started. But the questions should be sort of well known, or guess. You can easily guess them. Hi, Kelly Vincent from the Pod Uncles, by the way. So how well do you know? Mark, I saw your comment. I'm so sorry about the sound. It was actually recorded. I can't bring the studio camera down to where I was using it today. Yesterday, I was actually making wine in the studio. I can't make chocolate anymore. There's no space, but I was bottling wine because I might run out in a further lockdown. So I had to take everything I could that was portable down into the lounge. So there we go. So yeah, how did you do? Did you do well? Did you do not so well? I'll be very interested. I haven't even shared those questions with the FOD squad, actually. Because we worked out that we're all playing along when we're doing, but we're not playing our own round. Babs, hi guys. Hi Babs, how are you doing? So that should have been really a high scoring round. But saying we have an answer for all the questions, but I think only 7 might be right. Well, it's on a wing and a prayer, isn't it? So we all have to guess. I don't know how many people have been around. Paul Hunt saying you had to count me out, unfortunately, as I am from Yorkshire and only been to one Wedding Pride, and that was last year. Mark saying I thought I'd gone half deaf. Welcome to my world. I nearly put my hearing aids in tonight, but then they looked a bit odd with no hair dangling down, so I didn't put them on. It's fine for the answers because it goes fast really quickly and you won't be as deaf as much for that, Mark. But so Babs is still in Poland. I'm sorry to hear that, or it could be good for you, I don't know. Steve knows the year it started. Kevin, no, can't join in. But Kevin, you have been in to some of the Reading Pride events. I've waved from the VIP area. For very guilty as a daughter. For those who don't know, I know Kevin for the Richmond Arms as well. When I was, I was a bar whore, wasn't I? A very shy and very quiet bar whore behind the bar. So I don't think that would be a high scoring round because you're all very young, which is a shame. But I know. We'll just put you out of your misery and give you the answers. Here we go. Let's see if I can press the button and get it correctly. Here is your Reading Pride early years answers. Here we go. Jamie, it's over to you. Hi there, I'm back. The artist or person formerly known as Mr. Leather UK, Jamie Wake, and I'm here with your answers to the Reading Pride round. I've tried to move over slightly on the leather couch, which is very difficult in leather jeans and leather shirt because it gets a little sticky, which is no normal to most days in here, just because I might try and put photos up as we go along. But you don't care about that. You just want to know the answers to see how well you scored. So here we go. In question number 1, I asked, what was the date of the first ever Reading Pride? And that was the 4th of September, 2004. That was the 4th of September, 2004. Question number 2, I asked, at the first Reading Pride, there were 2 advertised hosts. Who were they? Remember, you can get 2 points for this round, or this question. It was Supernova and Rose Garden. So that's Supernova, me, and Rose Garden. In question number 3, one of the main stage hosts was running late. Which one was it, and why were they running late, and who stepped into their shoes until they arrived? Remember, you can get 3 points for this question. So the main stage host that was running late was myself, Supernova. Why was I late? Because I was the first person getting committed through the first time in a commitment ceremony to Selwyn Jones at Reading Pride, and it overran because we were trying to keep the press out of the tent. And who stepped into my shoes? Obviously not my high heels. That was the governor, the boss. It was Mark Abercrombie. So you can have up to 3 points for that question. Question number 4, I asked who provided the VIP area in the first Reading Pride festival, and that was Cherub's Floral Designs, which was amazing. And you just need to look back at some of the big VIP tents and areas they did for Reading Pride, including a big, I can't remember the name of the thing, that had an elephant in and all sorts. Amazing. So we went really over the top back in the old days. Now in question number 5, this was a difficult one, and I have only got some of the answers, so you can correct me if you like, but I will know. The original Reading Pride committee was very small. I asked you to name as many people who were on the first committee that put on the first ever Reading Pride. So here's some names. Obviously, Leslie Hopper was one of those people. Selwyn Jones, obviously, I know we'll always say this, the face for many years of Reading Pride. Lawrence O'Meara, or as you'll know him, Ginger Laurie, or the drunk one from Club F.O.D. Actually, it's been very good now. We've not got drunk for a very long time. Myself, Jamie Wake. In fact, I brought Selwyn and Lawrence along to that first Pride meeting because I didn't want to go alone. Lorna McCardle, obviously. Simon Hallam from the Winford Arms. Lottie from the Dove. Charlotte, I've forgotten her surname, but if you've got Lottie or Lady from the Dove, you can have that one. Chris Robinson. And a gentleman called Dave. I've got a photo I think I'm going to try and get up to show you that first group. They were the people. If you've got any others, I'm live doing this on the studio, so you can argue with me. For a bonus point, name the one person who never got an award from Reading Pride. Not that I'm bitter out of those original founders. I am very bitter. Ooh. Can't sleep at night because of it. But hey, let's move on. Question number 6. I asked, at the first Reading Pride Festival, a local journalist wrote controversial articles about what? It was about a drag queen's 38 double D breasts. You have to remember, these were the days before RuPaul's Drag Race when drag was mainstream. So some press were wheeling me out everywhere as Supernova, and it was causing quite a stir and filling up the letter pages of newspapers back in those days. So I think I can say I was one of the first people to go mainstream. I was the original drag queen in Britain, so in the old days. Question number 7. I asked a national celebrity moved a book tour to coincide with Reading Pride. Who were they and where did they hold it? It was National Treasure, Graham Norton, and it was at Tesco in Napier Road. That was Graham Norton at Tesco in Napier Road. There was 2 points available for that one. I got the jokes completely wrong. I kept doing the wrong jokes about supermarkets, so it didn't go down extremely well. But I got a signed book which Pride made me give away. Question number 8. Which media outlets are heavily involved in the first festival? That was a question I asked, and the answer you should have given me was Reading 107 FM. They used to wheel us all in to the studio many, many times in drag, even though it's radio, as I can see. And in later years, Sam Benjamin Reading Pride did become one of the main stage hosts. Question number 9. We asked, what year did the first Pride Parade become part of the Reading Pride Festival? And I told you to not look at Wikipedia because the entry is incorrect. The year was 2007, and it went from the Winford Arms to the festival site. And finally, in question number 10, I asked, in what year did kink and fetish groups start participating in the Reading Pride Parade? And you'd be surprised to hear that it was 2015, because groups were originally told it was a family event and they could not attend. So I brought a group of Leathermen to Reading Pride. 4 of us, and that grew every year. So the answer I was looking for was 2015. Now, I'm going to go and get changed because I'm due an Amazon delivery any moment, and I do not want to scare the Amazon driver when we're trying to social distance, because he'll want to come in, obviously, with me dressed like this. But anyway, enough wittering from me, and it's time to go back to the studio. I'll see you in literally the flash of a cut. See you there.
Oh, thank you, Jamie. Or thank you, me. I don't know. Yes, so there's some history of Reading Pride. It's been absolutely lovely yesterday going through some of the old Pride guides. Me and Sal used to collect everything from the early days of Pride. Reminiscing. And I found some old video and all sorts. It was amazing. Tommy saying, Mr. Jones taught me at school. He invited us to Pride. Nice to meet you, Tommy. I hope your life is, if he was a teacher, he would have chatted a lot, so I'm hoping you learned something. Kevin was asking, how can I join in Skype? Send a message, Kevin, to the F.O.D uncles, and they'll let you know what's going to happen. All depends really if we get enough people for the phone in. Bradley was calling me the first busty lady of Berkshire. Do you know what? 38 is not as big as I used to have. But when I got asthma, I couldn't breathe and tits are heavy. Paul Hart guessed a few and got 2. Surprisingly, Gay Towers scored 13. Unsurprisingly, you should have got all of them right. Viola saying, I think my regular Amazon drivers are getting used to me by now. Yes, but I needed my meat. That's the wrong word. I had my meat delivered by Amazon yesterday. Babs D, I'm healthy and angry. I miss you all. I go to Holland for maybe 2 months later. Quarantine England. Cheers. Adam saying, Viola, I'm not sure anyone ever gets used to you. Almost an insult. I shall look away now. So, I don't know, Brendan Martin, did you do that round? Did you? I don't know if you scored very heavily. Well, no, Brendan, you sort of came just after Pride all began. But yeah, there's a little bit of history. Kevin saying, what's toggle off? I don't know. Is that what the person, Kenny, wears in South Park? Toggle? Was that? I don't know. I'm not very clever these days, Mother. I have no idea. So, you learnt a bit about Reading Pride's history there. It's very nice to reminisce. And hopefully, fingers crossed, lockdown will be sorted and social distancing and stuff, and we'll have Reading Pride this year. Bradley said he needs to brush up on my history. I just need to brush, Bradley. It's dreadful. So there we go. That was your answers to the Reading Pride round. And what we're going to do every week, right now until the end of Pride Month in June, because usually at the end of Pride Month we do a Stonewall event and drag ball at the Blagrave. I'm not confident we'll be back in the pub by then. So we're going to do a round on something from Pride every week up until that point. So that was that round. But during that round, I did speak to John saying, blowtorch, Jamie, blowtorch. I don't even know what that means. Is that a kink term? I don't know. I've got a blowtorch. Actually, that's in here somewhere for making jewellery. So I've just spoken to Brendan as well while we were doing that, because I just let him know, because I had some problems with commenting about the wonderful donation that Adam made for us. And he said, by the end of this month, if we manage to get to £500, and he knows it's going to be difficult to get much, but certainly in this climate, he will do a show. The FOD uncles will do a full show for that last event. They'll combine it with the quiz and stuff like that, but the FOD uncles will take control. So you know that's going to be drunkard chaos. John saying, you needed a brush, Jamie. It's past that. I know. It's dreadful. And everyone seems to know what that is. Just me. I usually go to my barber's and I can't go. Although people are cutting hair. There's a fine for hairdressers that do cut hair at the moment. My family are hairdressers. I never got that skill, as you can tell. And people showing off on Facebook, I've been to the hairdressers. Yeah, you can't. Because that hairdresser will get a £3,500 fine. Just so you know. So, yes, Brendan and Martin will do the FOD Uncle show if we get to £500 by the end of the June. Kevin's saying, if we can get a word in from Bradley. I don't know what you're saying, Kevin. Don't forget, I'm relying on comments which probably aren't at the same time as you're saying them. Just the way it happens all when I'm speaking. So that was the Pride round. We're moving swiftly on to the drunkards of this competition, or this quiz, or excuse for a quiz. And it's going to be Brendan and Martin, the FOD uncles, and they're here with a round all about TV and film. So, Brendan and Martin. Oh, John's still talking about the brush. Look, I'll wear a hat next week. It's fine. Or a wig. The only wig I had was a Beatles wig. Surprisingly, I've got very few men's wigs. Anyway, Brendan, Martin, help me. You don't need a brush. Actually, you don't need a brush, do you? Here we are, Brendan and Martin with your film and television round. Here we go. It's the FOD Uncles.
Hi, this is Brendan from the FOD Squad, and this is my round, but I've got a special guest in this one. This is TV and films.
Hi all, I'm Peter.
Peter who?
Oh no, sorry, I'm Spidey.
Yeah. Okay, so this round is for TV and film, and here we go. We may as well get right into it. Question number one.
Shall I go number one?
Yeah, you go number one. Because
I am the guest appearance.
Yeah.
Okay, peeps. Question number one on your TV and film round. Question number one. Edward Nygma is better known as which Batman character? Who the fuck is Batman? Question number one again. Edward Nygma is better known as which Batman character? Who the fuck is Batman?
Dun, 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 dun. And question number 2. Anthony Hopkins, Trevor Howard, and Charles Lawton all have played which historical figure in film? That's question number 2 again. Anthony Hopkins, Trevor Howard, and Charles Lawton have all played which historical figure in film?
I don't get a lot of time to watch.
No, you're busy out spraying your webs on everybody.
Spraying summer anyway. It's not always webs. Question number 3.
Sticky.
In which book or film would you find the following talking donkeys? 1 point for each correct answer. A. Benjamin. B. Donkey. C. Nick Bottom. Number 3 again. In which book or film would you find the following talking donkeys? 1 point for each correct answer. A. Benjamin. B. Donkey. C. Nick Bottom. He's a bit of an arse, isn't he, Nick Bottom?
And question number 4. In which film does Gene Hackman play each of the following characters? And there's 1 point for each correct answer. A. Little Bill Daggett. B. Popeye Doyle. C. FBI Special Agent Rupert Anderson. D. US President Alan Richmond. And E. Major General Stanislaw Sosopsky.
Yeah, that's a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you had last night.
I know. 4. In which film does Gene Hackman play each of the following characters? 1 point for each correct answer. A. Little Bill Daggett. B. Popeye Doyle. C. FBI Agent Special Agent Rupert Anderson. D. US President Alan Richmond. And E. Major General Stanislaw Sosopsky.
And question number 5. Made it, Ma. Top of the world. Are the last words from the bad guy in which gangster movie? Question number 5 again. Made it, Ma. Top of the world. Are the last words from the bad guy in which gangster movie?
Question number 6. I told you, bad man. Question number 6. Which cult film takes place in LA, New York, Paris, Rome, and Helsinki? That's question number 6 again. Which cult film takes place in New York, LA, Paris, Rome, and Helsinki?
I wonder. Question number 7. Which 1973 horror film takes place on Summer Isle, a fictional island in the Hebrides? Question number 7 again. Which 1973 horror film takes place on Summer Isle, a fictional island in the Hebrides? I was just thinking, maybe I should have dressed up as a blow-up doll or something. Maybe I could have had a drink then, right? A massive straw.
Okay. Next week. Question number 8. What is the name of the saber-toothed squirrel in the film Ice Age?
Oh.
Question number 8 again. What is the name of the saber-toothed squirrel in the film Ice Age?
I don't know. Question number 9. In which film does Kevin Spacey play each of the following characters? Loads of points on this fucking round. This again, 1 point for each correct answer. In which film does Kevin Spacey play each of the following characters? 1 point for each answer. A. John Doe. B. Prot. C. Lester Burnham. D. Quayle. In which film does Kevin Spacey play each of the following characters? 1 point for each correct answer. A. John Doe. B. Prot. C. Lester Burnham. D. Quayle.
Getting warm yet?
Yeah.
Question number 10. Max von Sydow, Donald Pleasance, Charles Gray, and Telly Savalas have all played which character in film? That's question number 10. Max von Sydow, Donald Pleasance, Charles Gray, and Telly Savalas have all played which character in film?
Who Loves You, Baby?
Mm-hmm.
Question number 11. Which 1968 film, nominated for 7 Academy Awards, takes place during the Christmas holidays in the year 1183 AD? It's question number 11 again. Which 1968 film, nominated for 7 Academy Awards, takes place during the Christmas holidays in the year 1183 AD? People are going to think I'm Clark Kent now, aren't they? Kent, sorry.
They'll be half
Clark
right.
Kent.
They were half right anyway.
What, Clark?
No.
Oh.
Question number 12. Name the film in which Pierce Brosnan plays each of the following characters. Again, 1 point for each correct answer. A. Ex-British Prime Minister Alan Lang. B. Valery Petrovsky. C. Dr. Lawrence Angelo. And D. Professor Donald Kessler. That's question number 12 again. This is the last in this round, by the way. Question number 12. Name the film in which Pierce Brosnan plays each of the following characters. 1 point for each correct answer. A. Ex-British Prime Minister Adam Lang. B. Valery Petrovsky. C. Dr. Lawrence Angelo. And D. Professor Donald Kessler.
Yay. We will be back shortly with your answers.
Yeah, but for now, we'll just take a little bit of a break. We'll be back to you shortly. For now, it's back to Mr. James Wade.
In the studio.
Yeah.
Take care, peeps.
Yeah,
See you soon.
look after yourselves. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for that, sober boys. I believe the alcohol intake has now started to increase because they did get complaints last week. They were sober during the birthday show. It was just the rest of us that were completely out of control and archaic. Is that a word? No. Archaic? I can't do posh words. But there we go. So that was your questions for the, I just spat, the film and television round given to you by the F.O.D uncles. I was watching that and unfortunately I have to lip read when everyone, so I know when to press buttons and come back and stuff. And I'm like, please, Martin, don't be the one that ends that. Don't be the one that ends that because I'll never know what's going to happen. But there we go. So how well do you think you did that? When we've done quizzes at the pub, you've all been rather very good at the film and TV rounds. In fact, I just had a horrible thought. My God, if we ever had to do a pub quiz live, we would be, well, it'd be chaos, wouldn't it? So, yeah, total up what you think you scored. Obviously, I'm not giving you the answers just yet. And it'd be interesting to guess what you think you did. I just noticed on the screen, obviously, I've not looked at myself, and I realised how much my hair keeps disappearing with the green screen under the lights. Looks much better from a distance over there. Paul Hart got a reasonable 15. I couldn't tell you what it was out of. I lost my concentration. I had to go and get myself another beer and mop up the foam that went everywhere. So, Paul, well done for a reasonable 15. How did Gay Towers do? Not seen you comment on there just yet. Mother, how did you do? Only 6 from Gay Towers. Lee's too drunk. Really? Well, I thought Lee was very sober. Wilma was very sober last night. It was very good. Kevin's let me know he's a deaf boy. I know. I got old quickly. David got 20. He thinks he got 20 out of 24. He discreetly let me know that the scoring was out of 24 there. Yeah, I should really pay attention as a host to this because what's going on. But remember the big breakfast. Don't phone just for fun. It is just for fun. It's just a vehicle for us to chat and be all together like that. So well done, David. If you think you've got 20 out of 24, you might surprise yourself and get 24 out of 24. You might also get 3. Who knows? So there we go. The F.O.D uncles have upped their game in the next round they produced. They got theme tunes and everything now. It's that you've given them all this good feedback and fame has gone to their head. I keep spitting. What is that? I'll watch my teeth will fall out next. Anyway, let me stop jabbering on and give you the answers to the film and the television round. I have got Corona on my thumb, so this button may not work, but here we go. Here are the answers with the F.O.D uncles.
Okay, peeps, we're back with your answers.
Yeah, to the TV and film round.
Yes, the answer to number 1. Hang on, let me get my super specs back on. My spidey senses aren't working that well.
No.
Stella's kicked in. The answer to question number 1. The Riddler. Number 1. The Riddler. Enigma.
And question number 2, the answer to which is Captain Bligh. Captain Bligh, that's the answer to question number 2.
Question number 3. You got 3 points on this one if you got them all right. 1 point for Animal Farm. 1 point for Shrek. 1 point for Midsummer Night's Dream. Number 3 again. 1 point for Animal Farm. 1 point for Shrek. 1 point for Midsummer Night's Dream.
Question number 4 has 5 answers.
Oh, 5
I
points.
know. A. Unforgiven. B. The French Connection. C. Mississippi Burning.
What a bitch.
D. Absolute Power. And E. A Bridge Too Far.
I'm not walking over that.
That's A. Unforgiven.
No.
B. The French Connection.
Oh, oui.
C. Mississippi Burning.
What a bitch.
D. Absolute Power. E. A Bridge Too Far.
I'm not walking over that bastard.
No.
And your answer to question number 5. White Heat. Answer to number 5. White Heat. Starring James Cagney.
And the answer to question number 6 is Night on Earth.
Oh, yeah.
It's Night on Earth. That's
Yeah.
the answer to question number 6.
Yeah. Answer to question number 7. The Wicker Man. Number 7. The Wicker Man. That's a good film, which I like that film. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. The answer to question number 8 was Scrat.
I read that as scat.
I know you
I'm
did.
a scat man. But it's actually,
Scrat.
I'm a scrap man.
That's the answer to question number 8. Scrat.
Yeah, not shit. Scrap. Scat. Scrap. And, Jesus. Answer to number 9. You've got 4 points available here. Question number 9. Answers were 1 point for 7. 1 point for K-Pax.
Don't be rude.
1 point for American Beauty. And 1 point for the shipping news. Number 9 again. 1 point, 7. 1 point, K-Pax. 1 point, American Beauty. And 1 point, the shipping news.
Okay. And the answer to question number 10 is Ernst Stavro Blofeld. That's Ernst Stavro Blofeld. That's the answer to question number 10.
I thought that was Russian for a blowjob.
No, Blofeld. That's when they kind of felled underneath.
That's a blowjob would tickle your balls.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. That's Russian for blowjob would tickle my balls.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. We have to remember
So
that
next
one
week-
next time we go to Russia.
Mm.
And the answer to question number 11, The Lion in Winter. The answer to question number 11, The Lion in Winter.
And finally, the answers to question number 12 is for A, the Ghostwriter.
1 point.
B, the Fourth Protocol.
1 point.
The Lawnmower Man. That's C.
1 point.
And D, Mars Attacks.
I prefer marathons, but 1 point.
That's A, Ghostwriter. B, Fourth Protocol.
One,
C, Lawnmower Man. D, Mars Attacks.
1.
That's the
And
last
for,
answer.
and for those of you people that are younger, marathon are now called Snickers, by the way. Other chocolate bars are available.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's your answers for the TV and film round,
Yeah.
and we will probably see you shortly with another round.
Yeah, we'll see.
Might be connections, I don't
We
know.
might have done it already.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But
just enjoy the
if
rest
it-
of the evening.
If you don't see our next lot this
2
week,
days.
you'll see it next week anyway.
Yeah.
It's going to be connections.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Try, keep
Try.
safe.
Yeah, talk
Enjoy
to
the
you
rest of
soon.
your evening.
Bye all.
Bye. Back to Jamie in the studio.
Yep, bye now.
Oh, thank you very much, boys, for that. How well did you score? Bradley said thought we had 6, but it turns out we had 7. Well done. It's like a freebie. We're just giving them away. While you're trying to make scores, I got a shout out to a guy called Manuel who has sent me a message telling me that somebody is impersonating me on a YouTube video. So no, it is me. It really is. It's because a lot of people only knew me as Bald when I was Miss Leather UK. Oh, look. I'm just not wearing leather. I'm wearing a gay t-shirt. Look, some people are gay. Get over it. So, David only got 16. Bradley's, you got another freebie. Our 6 turns out to be 8. Paul Hart got 15. Well done, Paul. It's YouTube. We should do a round between YouTubers and Facebookers because YouTubers are doing quite high. Tommy got 8. But 8's still good. Don't worry. I have no idea what Martin was saying because he had a mask on. Do remind me of superhero sex, which is something I haven't done for a number of years. And Kevin's saying, oh, no, okay. Yeah. People, there's a lot of impersonating of title holders going on in the world. Surprisingly. No one wants to be a title holder from 2017, you know. But there we go. So you have the answers for the film and television round. Brendan might let me know, was that the round that was meant to have lots of background noise? Nothing could compete with Viola's last week with the wind and mine this week with the dog-chewed microphone. But there we go. If you saw, you're seeing me sweating. I'm not doing an Alok Sharma, by the way, our local MP. It is hot under all these lights, and I've unfortunately forgotten to turn off the big light above, hence why I look a bit faded out. So, it's entertainment time. Well, we say entertainment. What we've done this week, we're going to try and do it for the birthday, but it didn't happen. So what we did, Support You recently did a gay walking tour of Reading, and we were sent out Viola to go and do that tour. And then things didn't go well last week when we did it. So we sent her out in the not so warmer weather to go and do it instead. And then sound didn't happen, so we had to do a narration. So we have condensed the gay walking tour so you can get an idea of what Reading's like walking around the town. And I have to warn you, Viola walks very fast, and I had to catch up with her to do the narration. So, without further ado, here is Club F.O.D's I'm spitting everywhere. I'm turning to Alok Sharma. Club F.O.D's version of Reading's gay walking tour, and we'll upload this afterwards as well because we think it's funny. Here we go. So here we are, starting on Castle Street, Home and Support You, obviously one of the charities we raise money for, and following Viola, who's got the camera, we walk past St Mary's Church, but here is where Reverend Geoffrey John made headlines in 2003 as the first openly gay person nominated as a Church of England bishop, but he had to withdraw because of the controversy. They also do a lot in Pride Week. Oh, we're going past Ask. Hello, Marco. Hello, Stuart. Give me free pizza. Oh, Stabina, cigarettes. Oh, KFC. Oh, God, I'm missing you right now. So, yeah, I'm doing the narration, but Viola is doing the filming. She's doing it very fast. I think she's on roller skates. Oh, I know where we're going now. We're heading towards the pub that used to be called the Malt House, another gay bar in Reading, open between 2007 and 2011. And I have to say, never know any charge the same price for the same round of drinks. Obviously not there anymore. We're going up past all this digging and building they're doing here to turn Reading town centre into something it really isn't. There's a station on the left. Oh, we're going to go past Thames Tower, and here just opposite the station there used to be a secret club called the Owls, and used to use a password to get in. All sounds rather kinky to me, really. I would have enjoyed it. So, look, she's just looking through the window, being nosy. We're going to go past the Oakford. We have regular monthly drag nights there. Look, where are we going? Are we going to go up there? Oh, no. Yeah, we are. We're going to wave to the Blagrave. Hello, Blagrave. Not mentioned on the original tour. So we're going to try and correct that. And here we are at the Rising Sun, another gay bar that was run by Andrew Linden, who are both involved with Support You. I believe Andrew is still a trustee. Look, I'm talking and Viola's just running ahead. Mind the guy up the stairs. Oh, look, there's a lion. Raw, yeah, not quite Cowley Lion, but this is where Reading Pride, actually. The parade, if you've not been on it, comes through. The toilets are closed, Viola, just so you know.
Oh, mind the people, not social distancing, probably dealing drugs. Oh, you found a little secret passage. I've always loved back passages. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to go in Reading Abbey. Why? Oh, because we look at Reading Jail, which was obviously where Oscar Wilde was in prison. There's a skip there. Get me something. I could make a new outfit. You're running around the grass. There's not much to see, is there, really? It was a bit of roadworks. Oh, someone with an Audi bag. Exciting. Now we're on, I think, Chestnut Walk, also known as the Oscar Wilde Walk. The hate crime vigils used to take place here, which is organised by myself. Another little look over towards the jail. Oh, you feel like being in prison, Viola, do you? Is that a kink we now so knowing about? There's a bus. Oh, look, there we are. There is the Thirsty Bear. Also was the Winford Arms, which was opened its doors in 1992 and home to the gay scene for 22 years. Now we're crossing the road. I think we're going to go towards Huntley and Palmer's. Not actually a gay place, but they used Huntley and Palmer's as a code by the Wolfenden Committee, who reported on how the law responded to homosexuality and prostitution. And film buffs, it's also where they filmed Bugsy Malone. Now we're heading towards Arthur Rimbaud's house. He was a French poet. Never heard of him. Alts Road. Violet, Alts Road drugs. You can get them there. There's his house. He's just a French poet, broke up with his boyfriend. Don't forget the Doves around the corner, one of the bars involved in Reading Pride in the beginning. And further up the road, we had the Granby, and which later turned into the G when they sold. Unfortunately, no longer there, but it's now Sprinkles, or no, it's not. It's an ice cream parlour. Where are we going? She's got all these shortcuts. You're just trying to hide from everyone. Oh, South Street. Oh, I think I know where we're going. Oh, they've got the bins out. Must be bin day. Number 71, you didn't put it right up against the wall, did you? So South Street Arts was home to a regular unofficial gay night called Awareness, which then moved to the Town Hall in 1989. Be careful on the road. Look both ways. Look both ways. Oh, we got across safely. You almost killed me. Looking at the houses, look, no one on the road. There we go. There's South Street Arts. Also, Support You had an office there for a little while. Here on the corner, there was a thing called the London Base in 1991, which was a gay bookshop and community centre. So let's look at that. It's now flats. You look, I smoke. Thank you. I have to get it in when I can. It was my dentist. Wave to my dentist. Charges me the one of them. I have so many on my mouth. So that's Risk, where Leslie Hopper established Women's Only Wednesdays, plus also a group to set up Reading Pride. And obviously here you can't forget about the late Selwyn Jones, who was also definitely the face of Reading Pride until his passing. Also my husband. He also worked with Leslie at Reach Out, which was the LGBT youth group in Reading. Obviously we can't show you the location of that. We're going over a hill, looking at a river. Is that Subway? It must be. Yeah, here we go. Crossing a road again. There's Jackson's, not gay. Well, I'm sure lots of old queens went there. Marketplace does drag bingo. So we're heading towards, I believe, the Town Hall. We're going past Cooper's Arms. Had a gay night on every Tuesday, closed in 2003. Here we go. Here is the Town Hall. Freebies bars opened in 1989. And the go place for the LGBT community. And Awareness took place there. This was the last stop of the tour, but we've added another, the Blagrave Arms, home to Club F.O.D. Also, now Berkshire's only LGBT night, which is a shame, but we're there raising money for local charities, and also, incidentally, raises money for charities such as Support You, who wrote that gay walking tour. And I hope we've added enough corrections to that to make it really, truly historically Reading. Oh, there we go. That was the gay walking tour as told by Viola. That was actually very problematic because Viola did the video, amazing video, running around doing that, and then so could do the narration. I was told what was going to be there and had to catch up with the video, hence why I was speaking very fast. So let me turn my mic down a little bit. If you had trouble keeping up, don't worry, we will put that on our Facebook page a little later on. Kevin, I've had your messages. How do you donate? Quite simply, I think if you look past back the comments, Bradley gave you a link to click, and you it'll take you to the page to donate. The username is just your name, and that will work. And you want to know how to join Skype? Brendan, I know you're watching. Can you just reply to Kevin's comment and explain? All you got to do, Mr. or Mother rather, is literally go on Skype, add the F.O.D Uncle's profile, Skype account. We'll get on there. And then Brendan will let you know if the phone-in is going to happen. All depends on numbers, really. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. That's Corona's killing me. So if you've got the right numbers, we'll be able to do the phone-in. If not, I get to go and order a KFC or something from Deliveroo. So everyone's a winner. So that was a gay walking tour. And if you want to do something for Club F.O.D's SaturGAY, and you have a video camera or a phone or anything like that, please get in contact. You can sing, you can tell jokes, you can dance. Maybe not porn, might not be the right thing to put on here. But yeah, please put it in because we do this as members of the LGBT plus community, for the LGBT plus community, to make sure none of us are social isolating alone at home. Our key phrase right at the beginning of all this, even if you're at home, you're never alone. We like catchphrases, and that one will stick. So we've had the gay walking tour, which means it's time for around about the naked body, sort of. I may be taking liberties with this. This is Vanessa, who sent over her videos to us. So now we have a whole round about the human body from Vanessa. Find the button, and I believe she's relaxing at a spa, but social distancing at the same time. Here she is.
Vanessa, wake up. You've got to do the quiz. Come on.
Yes, I know. Can't a girl just get a 5-minute kip? Right. Hello everyone, my name's Vanessa Actemy, and welcome to the biology round. So, as you may have noticed, I'm taking time for myself. I'm enjoying connecting with my Zen, connecting with who I am. Peaceful. Right, so, because we are all relaxing and enjoying being at one with ourselves, I am going to do a biology round focusing on you. You, the human body. Okie dokie. So, let's get these over and done with so I can go back to my meditation. I was not asleep. Meditation, of course. So, from my beautiful little book of questions and answers. Question number 1. What percentage of the human body is made up of water? Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention before I continue, because I want to keep this as relaxed as possible. I am going to give you multiple choice answers, or questions, should I say. So, I'll give you A, B or C, or indeed true or false. So the answer will appear on your screen. You just got to be lucky enough or clever enough to pick the right one. So we can all sit back and relax and not have to rack our minds for the answers and just breathe in and out. Okie dokie. So question number 1 again. What percentage of the human body is made up of water? Is it A, 75%? Is it B, 66%? Or is it C, 34%? I'll leave the answer on the screen for a couple more minutes while we breathe in and out. Sorry. Oh, it's been a long day. Okie dokie. Question number 2. A human thumb is as big as their nose. Is that true or false? I bet all of you at home are testing that theory out. Once you test it out, you'll know the answer. But you look like a complete wanker. Okie dokie. Are we ready to move on? Or do you want to just sit and relax? We'll move on. Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. We'll move on. A sneeze. Question number 3. A sneeze can travel at 100 miles per hour. Is that true or is it false? Think about it. Especially in this current climate. Do you really want your sneeze travelling at 100 miles per hour? But we don't know if it's true yet. Question number 4. The smallest bone in the body is the same size as what? Is it A, a grain of rice? Is it B, an eyelash? Or is it C, a small pumpkin? I did want to put D. I was going to put my ex's penis, but I realised that's not a bone. Question number 5. We humans get an entirely new skeleton every 12 years. Fascinating. Is that true or is it false? Be interesting to see if it was true. Are we ready? We're halfway through now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, let's crack on. Now, question number 6. Sweat is the main cause of body odour. Is that true or is that indeed false? I know some stinky ass people in this world. Oof. What I would give just to allow me to spray their armpits with a can of deodorant. Oh, be lifting their arms. Oh, no time for smelly people. Question number 7 now. How many taste buds are on your tongue? How many taste buds are on your tongue? Is it A, 900? Is it B, 9,000? Or is it C, 9 million? Ooh. Be interesting to find out. Question number 8 now. What is the largest organ of the human body? What is the largest organ of the human body? It's not what you're thinking. Is it A, liver? Is it B, penis? Or is it C, skin? Now, if the answer is B, please introduce me to that individual. I might be relaxing in the spa right now, but ooh, just imagine that. Ooh, I'm gonna have good dreams later. Oh, sorry, I nearly went off then. Do you know what? I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna go back to sleep. I'm gonna dream about my large organ friend. So that's your 8 questions. I can't be asked to do 9 and 10, so just go. Back to Jamie now. Back. Just go.
Oh, thank you for that, Vanessa. I've had to change cameras while the other one is rebooting. Typical, really. The day that you put a second camera up, the other one goes a bit funny. Is that done yet? No, almost. So how did you do? How did you get on with that round? No fancy background at the moment, so I do apologise, but you are getting a sneaky peek of how we put this together here. My lovely red mic that, look, turns on and off. And my overflowing ashtray that you don't normally see. So is a human body a area that you know very well? Really? I'm sure you do. Oh yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, I'm going to move over quickly. Here we go. How do I get it back? There we go. I'm back. Oh, yes. We're being brave. Gay Towers got 9. I can see your comments now because I'm not facing behind. Kevin, is that not on now? Is that a typo? Can't you find us, Kevin? Do you know what, Kevin? If you're the only person that goes on the FOD call tonight, after all the effort trying to find it, we're going to put you on. I don't know how you're going to answer today's question about what's needed for the LGBT plus community Reading, but you could talk about from your area. Paul Hart thinks he got 100%. Well done, Paul. He's over there on YouTube. And they're the only two people sharing scores at the moment. A lot of people, David, well, you've not been sharing your score. Why not? Are you not doing so well at the moment? Let me have a, oh, no, there you are. Thinking 100% too. Oh, you only said that because Paul said he got 100%. It's like a competition. Well, I know a quiz is a competition, isn't it, really? Let me have a swig of this. It's like Harry Potter. The bottle just disappears. Hang on, how do I do that? Oh, do you know what? I should do that. An invisibility cloak. Oh, I'd be like something out of Jonathan Creek. So, two people think they got 100% on the human body. It was multiple choice. I used to love those tests at school with the multiple choice. You always did so well. And obviously, Gay Towers got 9. So, let's put you all out of your misery and open the pub. No, if only I could. But let's give you the answers to Vanessa, who must be still in the spa. I don't know how to wake her up. Do I phone her? I don't know. Here he is. She is, rather. It's Vanessa with your answers.
So you're back for your answers. Let's get this over and done with, shall we? So, question number 1. What percentage of the human body is made up of water? The correct answer is B. 66%. Congratulations if you got that. Give yourself a face mask. No, I mean seriously, you're probably ugly, so just give yourself a face mask and never take it off. Question number 2. A human thumb is as big as their nose. If you tried it at home, you look like a plonker, but it is indeed true. Try it out now if you didn't before. Question number 3. A sneeze can travel at 100 miles per hour. That is in fact true. I bet you never think face masks will come in so handy. 100 mile an hour coronavirus? Fuck that. Question number 4. The smallest bone in the body is the same size as what? The correct answer is A. A grain of rice. I'm looking at you, David Lane. You probably got one the size of a grain of rice anyway. Question number 5. We humans get an entirely new skeleton every 12 years. That is in fact it is in fact true. How amazing is that? Fascinating what you can find out. It's a shame we can't change personalities or something like that. Maybe I might like a few more people if that happened. Question number 6. Sweat is the main cause of body odour. That is false. You are the cause of body odour because you stink. Blech. Blech. Question number 7. How many taste buds are on your tongue? It was indeed B, 9,000. I must say, if it was C, 9 million, I'll never swallow again. Question number 8. What is the largest organ of the human body? Now, it's not B, unfortunately, which was penis. However, if you know someone, just let me know, yeah? Please. Please. I'm desperate. Anyway, the correct answer is C. It was skin. And I couldn't be asked to go on any further, and I can't be asked to go on any further now. So, goodbye. I'm going to go back to bed. Good night. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Vanessa, come on, I need a toilet. Vanessa? Vanessa? Come on, open the door, please. I'm going to wet myself. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, too late. Too late.
Oh, that was Vanessa there. Slightly falling asleep. I've sent you a message, Mother, Kevin, how to find fun uncles. Put a space between FOD and uncles. And you should be able to find it. It might be because you're on the phone as well. I don't know. But, you know, we're all learning new skills. Or send me a message to the thing. I've just sent you how to donate on the Facebook page messaging system thingy. And send a message back after you've done that and tell us your Skype profile, and I'll get the FOD uncles to add you that way. Gay Towers got a full house, 100% score. Well done. I might bring multiple choice in a little bit more for the quiz. People seem to score. Oh, keep spitting. Keep scoring a little higher. God, what's happening? Mano, I need your help. Where are you? Paul Hart was shocked at the last one, but 90% will suffice. Yes. Some people are like that on those quizzes, aren't they, on Facebook? What sort of tree are you? You're 90% birch. So, well done. David got 100%. You're a teacher, so I would hope so, especially on multiple choice. What you can't see when this is playing, you realise I had a problem with the camera. The reason why I had a problem with the camera is because I spilt one of my beers on the floor over the end, and I had to scrub and then knock the camera over. So it's been a collision. Bradley's saying, sure, you've been on the Prosecco. No, I haven't. Mate, the reason why I've not done a big shop this week is because I ordered this online butchery thing. And I did actually over-order, not working out what, 2 kilograms of sausages or 2 kilograms of mince would look like. It was what I was waiting for yesterday to arrive. And so I haven't been to a supermarket to get proper shopping. So I have to have meat for the rest of the week, while Mano's away, and veg from the allotment. But it's too wet to go down and get it. So there we go. So a sort of high scoring round there. Certainly for David, for Paul Hart and for Bradley. If you haven't been sharing your scores, that's absolutely fine. We do this just for fun and just for entertainment. And I know a lot of you just come on here, not for my beautiful haircuts, but for the FOD uncles, really. But if we get to £500 by the end of June, in Pride Month, we will produce, I say we, Brendan and Martin will produce a whole FOD Uncle show live, whether that's from here, if we're allowed in people's houses by then, or from theirs, we don't know. And if you are forgetting how to donate, so Kevin, this is for you as well, you can make a donation by following this web link, which is www.f-o-d.co.uk/donate. If you want any other profile addresses, I cannot give them to you, but don't forget... Oh, I shouldn't have burped at that point, but there we go. Don't forget, every donation we receive, all 100% of it goes to the free charities that we support here in Reading, which is Thames Valley Positive Support, Reading Pride, which is currently one of the only prides still advertised to go ahead, fingers crossed, going ahead in September. And of course, support you, who we borrowed the walking tour from for our entertainment this week. Let me take that off the screen. I love buttons. It's like... I'm like a child. Press it, see what happens. Bradley, quite rightly, used the link he shared a few times in there. So anyone wants to do that, please do. It'd be lovely. Thank you. And thank you, Bradley, for all your effort behind the scenes for us as well. It really is appreciated. Because even in lockdown, we are all in lockdown together. And obviously here at Club F.O.D, we can't wait to get back to the Blagrave and put on the events that we do on the last Saturday of every month. And we're fingers crossed. Well, let's look at it. The government at the moment will probably open up quite quickly because we're opening up everything else at the moment. So there we go. Is that off the screen? Yes, it is. Brilliant. Perfect. And now, without further ado, it's our last question round of the evening. And this one is your usual connections round. And this is from the FOD Uncles, and I think fame has slightly gone to their heads because now they have their own theme tune and opening credits. What have we done to them? What have we done? They'll be sat there now in the Blagrave. Once upon a time, the very top corner of the Blagrave was what we used to call the VIP corner. there will be Brendan and Martin on tall chairs with sunglasses and a headscarf as celebrities. And Babs is saying, I got to say this, Babs is saying my hairstyle is awesome. Yes, I've been online now, darling, for an hour and 30 minutes and 42 seconds. You should have said that at the beginning. Kevin's asking, who the fuck is... Oh, I swore. Who's Rishu? That is who helps us promote our stream over every channel that we do. It's... We've gone technical, Kevin. It's just something in there. But the link is in the comments, not the description. Okay, so look in the comments. Bradley's sharing it. Look at what Bradley's typing. That is the link. Or on the message I sent you back to you, just reply with one single word: donate. I feel like that guy with the beard who swore for Live Aid. Can't remember his name. Keith Chegwin. No, it's not him. Geldof. Bob Geldof. Keith Chegwin. What am I going about? Babs is saying she misses Supernova. I don't, because her room at the moment is a mess. And I got Mano to put her hair up last week. There may be holes in the lace, but we'll have a look later. Anyway, you wanted the FOD Uncles. We're giving you the FOD Uncles. Here are the questions for the connections round. Here you go.
Hi peeps, we're here
Hiya.
with, can you guess what round we're doing now?
Never. It's going to be such a shock.
Yeah.
We've never done it before. We just thought we'd give it a try.
Yeah. It's food and drink.
No, it's...
Oh no, it's connections.
Yeah.
We're doing connections.
Yeah, for a change.
Yeah. We're going to ask you 9 questions. I think it's 9 anyway. Because sometimes it might be 11
No,
or
it's
12.
10, and then...
We'll ask you 9 questions, and then question number 10 is what's the connection? There's 9 questions.
Okay.
Right. I'll start then.
Yeah.
Question number 1. Are you ready? Pens and papers poised? Bums going like that?
You haven't seen
Probably not. Question number 1 anyway. Which 1970s, 80s rock band was made up of Gordon Sumner, Andy Summers, Stuart Copeland, and briefly Henry Padovani?
I'm toast.
1 again. Which 70s, 80s rock band was made up of Gordon Sumner, Andy Summers, Stuart Copeland, and briefly Henry Padovani? Get those thinking caps on, people.
Then take him off and fling him against the wall.
Yeah, because you got it wrong.
Question number 2. A long-running US TV show produced between 1994 and 2004 featured a green, a buffet, 2 Gellers, a Tribbiani, and a Bing,
I know this one.
whose middle name was Muriel. And what was the first name of the latter? Question number 2 again. A long-running US TV show produced between 1994 and 2004 featured a green, a buffet, 2 Gellers, a Tribbiani, and a Bing, whose middle name was Muriel. But what was the first name of the latter?
You didn't mention any latter in there. Anyway, cheers, people.
Yes.
Happy lockdown. I'm back at work anyway.
I've never stopped working.
You never started. Question number 3. Sagittarius serpentarius is the formal name of which sub-Saharan creature? Jesus. Sagittarius serpentarius is the formal name of which sub-Saharan creature? Or Saharian creature?
Saharan.
That's like a tongue twister, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a man with a spiral willy. It's a tongue twister.
Corkscrew you. Question number 4. Which band, formed by 2 ex-Bay City Rollers, had a 1975 #1 hit in the UK, Germany and Australia with January?
January.
I knew this was going to happen.
January.
Question number 4 again. Which band performed by two ex-Bay City Rollers had a 1975 #1 hit in the UK, Germany and Australia with January?
January. January.
Sick and tired.
Question number 5. Originally auditioning for the role of Hilda Ogden, which Coronation Street actress plays a barmaid who is believed to have served more than 200,000 portions of her signature dish? Hot pot, Brendan?
Not like a clue is there.
Question number 5. Originally auditioning for the role of Hilda Ogden, which Coronation Street actress plays a barmaid who is believed to have served more than 200,000 portions of her signature dish?
Actress?
Hot pot, Brendan. What a dick.
What a wanker.
Yeah. Monday to Friday. Ooh.
Maybe
on a
more
Saturday or
lockdown,
Sunday.
yeah. Question number 6. Who was shot and killed during an embassy protest in London, St James's Square, in April 1984? Again, question number 6.
When did we start writing questions on the ceiling?
No, I was got a moment of inspiration with the ding ding. Question number 6 again. Who was shot and killed during an embassy protest in London, St James's Square, in April 1984?
That was probably Jamie saying me, you hurry the fuck up.
You're only on question number 6.
Question number 7. Which 1931 born Texan jockey won 11 US Triple Crown races and was ironically crippled in 1991 after a car crash in a Ford Bronco? Nays, said the horse. Which 1931 born Texan jockey won 11 US Triple Crown races and was ironically crippled in 1991 after a car crash in a Ford Bronco?
Question number 8. In 1925, Alfred Roberts, a Lincolnshire grocer, and his wife Ethel had their second daughter. How did she become better known?
The Lincolnshire bike?
Yeah. In 1925, Alfred Roberts, not from Coronation Street,
Or Pop, Brendan?
yeah, a Lincolnshire grocer, and his wife Ethel had their second daughter. How did she become better known?
Told you.
Bike.
Lincolnshire bike.
Yeah.
Or the Lincolnshire sausage.
No, that's what she...
That's what she used to have.
the sausage gap. Yeah.
Question number 9. Which 1970s Northern variety show, compared by Colin Crompton, introduced the talents of Cannonball, Paul Daniels, you like her, not wrong, and the Grumbleweeds to the world?
Not at all.
Which 70s Northern variety show, compared by Colin Crompton, introduced the talents of Cannonball, Paul Daniels, and the Grumbleweeds to the world?
Question number 10. Which,
Oh, there's 11 in this one. Yeah.
You see, I thought, you know what? I just let the realisation hit you when we got there.
Yeah.
Question number 10. Willie Loman was the lead character in which Arthur Miller play in 1949?
I like
Only Russell Gabini will know that because he was there.
I like
Question.
Willie, though.
Yeah, you love you low man.
I
Question
like
number
Dick too.
Question number 10 again. Willie Loman was the lead character in which Arthur Miller played in 1949. And question number 11.
What is the
The
connection
connection
between answers 1 to 10?
If you write them down and you put them together, you should get it.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's quite easy.
Yeah. Anyway, we shall
Well,
be
it's
back.
easy if you've got the correct answers.
Yeah.
We
And
will
after-
be back later with another round maybe, or next week.
Oh, what we might do in the meantime is we might do the answers to this one.
We've already done them.
Yeah. We had to do the questions again because
You might have
Completely.
seen we're like clean shaven and everything
Yeah.
before we've done the answers. Because our camera buggered up, so
Yeah.
we've had to record the questions again.
Yeah. This is the...
After we've done the answers.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's back to Jamie in the
Yeah.
studio. We'll see you later or next
Yeah.
week. You know.
With the answers.
Yeah. Yay! We'll see you later with the answers.
If this fucking thing is this time.
Keep safe, people.
Yeah.
Drop.
Wash your hands, wash your bits.
Love you all. Thanks for tuning in.
Cheers, love.
But yeah, that was a pod uncles. I believe they may have had alcohol this week. So yes. Kevin's asking, how do we answer? It's just pen and a bit of paper. It really is, Kevin. It's that simple. Because we did think of an app, and actually we got access to an app to do this, so you could watch and answer on an app. But some people are watching on their phones and they can't use the app as well. To answer your question, Daniel Stannard, I saw you ask if this is SXL. No. Because we're more encompassing than XXL. We believe, and I quote this from a profile I may have just looked at, we believe we're all people, we're all equal. And I do love the idea of going to XXL, but when they stop people who didn't quite fit in going, we chose not to want to go there at all. So hopefully that answers your question. Kevin said, can't donate by phone. I'm up to 65 grand now. As Brendan says, enter, press enter, press enter. And David says, I think I've got 8 and the connection. That's good. I have to give you the answers quickly because I was pointing out today that I actually gave the answer out on a post earlier for question 10. I didn't realise. Because, you know, when I'm watching the videos and putting them in the middle of that, I don't always pay attention. And I should do because I could get 100% every round them, but I don't. Paul Hall got a 7 and the connection. Well done. Gay Towers. Waiting for the scores to come in. It's like doing Eurovision. It is. Waiting for that part of Reading to come in and this part of Reading to come in. But yes, so I hope you all scored rather highly. It's quite funny because the way I see the numbers, obviously you get to see on Facebook, on whatever page you're watching the video from, how many people are watching that particular version, whether that's on the Supernova page, the Club F.O.D home page, the Club F.O.D page, the main one, on the Jamie Wake page, on the YouTube, on Twitter. So, and I get to see lots of numbers whizzing around. So, but hopefully you're playing along as well and not sharing your answers, or you're just watching to see what silly old queens do on a Saturday night during lockdown and not able to go out grinding or cruising or whatever it's called these days. So there we go. That was your questions for the connections round. Rather simple this week, I thought, for the boys. But there we go. Don't forget, I'm not sure the phone in is going to happen. But if you are, that's how you do it. All you got to do is go onto Skype, add the FOD Uncles profile, go to add contact, search FOD Uncles, and the question we were asking today, or was going to ask today, is what's needed for the LGBT plus community in Reading. If you want, you can join in the conversation through the comments section and say what's needed. Personally, a bar that's open, because all the bars are in lockdown and I really don't want Wetherspoons to be the first pub that opens up in Reading. So, without further ado, let me give you the answers. I need a wee. I can't go because I knocked the camera over again. Let me give you the answers to the connections round. And Bradley said, Brendan Martin, if you saw that, he loves your new intro. Yes, because fame has gone to their heads. And don't forget, and I think if you've not seen my post yesterday, if you do any Facebook Live, there is an app that's free now that you can do similar to what we do, the titles and intros and stuff like that. So, well, if you want that, let us know. I'll give you the link to it. It's on your phone for those people that use your phone. Because as a community, we've been entertaining almost every night of every week, all of us. Obviously, we only do Saturdays, but Wilma does a few nights a week. So does Sophie, and so does my umbrella, Reading Pride, everyone else. Anyway, Jamie, shut up. Press the button. I will. Here is your answers to the connections round for the Brendan Martin.
Okay, we're back with your answers for the connection round. I done one, didn't I? Yeah. I did, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you
your
found
answer
it,
to
sorry.
question number 1 was the police. Answer to number 1, the police.
The answer to question number 2 was Chandler. Chandler, that was the answer to question number 2. Chandler, bing.
Yeah. Your answer to question number 3, Secretary Bird. Answer to number 3, Secretary Bird.
The answer to question number 4 was pilot. Pilot, that was the answer to question number 4.
The answer to number 5, Betty Driver. Answer to number 5, Betty Driver.
Answer to question number 6 was WPC Yvonne Fletcher. WPC Yvonne Fletcher, that was the answer to question number 6.
The answer to question number 7, Willie Shoemaker. My Willie's never worn a shoe.
No.
Why would they make shoes for Willies? The answer to question number 7, Willie Shoemaker.
If it rains, you can rub them and they turn into wellies.
Oh, could I have a pair of clogs for mine, please? Number
Mother
7,
can't do them.
clogs, yeah.
Yeah,
Or crocs.
Crocs, yeah.
I don't know.
Question number 8, Baroness Margaret Thatcher. Yeah, that's Baroness Margaret Thatcher. She's been called a hell of a lot worse too, but she was the answer to question number 8.
And the answer to question number 9, the wheel tappers and shunters and social club. Number 9, the wheel tappers
And then
shunters social club. They are very social. They shunt each other. I hope they're social distancing at the moment.
yeah, they're not going to be wheel tapping now.
No.
And the answer to question number 10 was death of a salesman. As death of a salesman, answer to question number 10.
And the answer to question number 11, the connection was professions. Professions.
Professions.
Number 11 was professions.
Yes, that's the answer. That was the connection. So that's the end of that answer thingy to that
Round.
round for yeah, connections. So again, it's back to Jamie in the studio.
Keep safe, peeps.
Yeah.
Bye. See you soon.
Keep washing, you dirty bitches.
Yeah.
That was the ever so sober FOD uncles there for your last round. Excuse me. Of Club F.O.D's SaturGAY quiz. How do you do on that round, and how do you do in the quiz all together? Does jobs count? Yeah, no, David, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to let you have that because I'm the one on the microphone right now. You can have jobs or careers or professions. Gay Tower's got 3. I thought you would have got a lot higher than that, Bradley. That is a big shame. So, Paul got 7 and connection. Oh yeah, I didn't see the things before. 8 in the connection. Okay, I get it now. I'm having a moment. I'm always having a moment. While you're trotting up your total scores, let me just remind you of what is happening on the Reading LGBT plus community over the next week. Let me go into the corner like that. Look, I'm a little headlight. Bod. Oh, was it? No, Pob. Pob, that was it. There we go. So, tomorrow is at 7 p.m. You have Under the Umbrella, which is organised by My Umbrella and shared on the My Umbrella page and the Reading Pride webpage. And they got special guests this evening. One of them is me. And it's all about Orlando and the Pulse shootings. Sunday at 8 p.m. you have Sunday service with the wonderful Wilma Fingerdo. And then she's back at 9 p.m. On Drag Diva Lockdown. So please make sure you tune in to that on your Sunday night entertainment. Can't find anything for Monday and Tuesday, but on Wednesday at 8 p.m. we got Loose Gays. I have put Wilma and Bradley, but technically it will be Lee and Bradley. And on Thursday 8 p.m. open mic from Colours and Fires. Sophie, I know you've been watching, I hope that is correct. Friday 8 p.m. thank God it's FLF with Wilma Fingerdo. Wilma, Lee, you have to tell me what FLF's, I can't say it. I keep thinking it's MLF, I can't even do it, MFI. FLF. I'm not very good with letters, it's why I never do drugs.
what that stands for, because I'm thick and wittly. So she's back Friday 8 p.m. And then Saturday 8 p.m. SaturGAY is from Club F.O.D is back. That's us. Continuing with our Pride Month quiz. Remember, even at home, you are never alone with anyone here on the Reading LGBT community, because we don't want you to social isolate alone. For example, Club F.O.D was established originally to make sure there was no one socially isolated away from a community. So each and every single person that puts something on, whether you like it or not, is doing something to bring the community together. And Wilma, saw your message. Thank you. It's a pleasure. We're all in this together. Brendan, well, Jamie, you did give the answer to that round on your epic post earlier. Yes, it wasn't my post. It was Club F.O.D's. It didn't occur to me that was the answer. I should really check this. David got 38 overall. Bradley, loose lockdown is Lee and me just holding a Wilma's page. I know, I corrected myself as I said it. I hope you heard that bit. I was rushing to get things typed on screens and stuff. You lot can't see how we've set up this studio, really. So at the end of the corridor, I'm on the top of the house right now. It sounds grander than it is, but it's not. I'm sat in what a purpose-built studio. It was meant to be a chocolate factory, that fad that happened last year or the year before, and winemaking and stuff like that. And then at the end of the studio, past the dressing room, which is drag, fancy dress, leather, all that sort of stuff, is my study where I edit and everything. So I had to rush back and forth. And there's a tall bathroom there, and that's why I fell over, knocking the camera over earlier. Bradley said he missed out. I was having a wee. Lucky you, because I'm crossing my legs underneath here. If I was in drag, I'd be having me tights getting filled. Oh, you all know I don't bother wearing tights, so I'm doing this. Just with slippers and comfy socks. Will was letting me know Everlove stands for Finger Licking Friday. Thank you for clearing that up for me. Do you know what? I have loving doing this every week with you lot, because for those of you that know me, on a one-to-one basis, I can have a conversation. With a group, I cannot do that. I'm very, very, very shy. So thank you for allowing an old queen like me, who turns out to be older than most people these days, apart from Brendan and Martin, to do this every week. So that's what's happening. That's what's going on over the week. Remember, Black Lives Matter. For those of you that are still protesting, we are with you in spirit, and we'll be with you as soon as we can. Paul Hart, this is Saturday, so 41 altogether. Well done. The quiz isn't here to have winners and losers. It's here to fill in a gap on a Saturday. And God help us when the soaps will get taken off next week. What will I do? I can't sit there eating a cheesecake every night. So thank you very much for joining in for this evening on Club F.O.D at Home's SaturGAY show. For those of you watching My Umbrella tomorrow, I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget Wilma straight after on her channels. David's saying, we love you, Jamie. Thanks for another amazing quiz. Your absolute pleasure. Turns out I'm more comfortable in front of a camera than in person. It explains my track record on Pornhub and Xtube, which is why the other camera screwed up earlier. It was trying to stream to a Pornhub live stream. But there we go. Brendan just swore at me, not the first time, and certainly won't be the last. So on behalf of Club F.O.D, usually at the Blagrave, currently at home, I hope you keep safe, keep washing your hands, spread the love, not the germs, and I will leave you with these closing credits. Good night, God bless, keep being fantastic, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.